What's up, YouTube? I am playing with a legend facilitating finisher today. Now, a facilitating finisher, I mean, we're pretty much the same build. I'm a post playmaker, a power forward. I'm the Hall of Fame playmaking, Hall of Fame defense. He is also a Hall of Fame playmaking, Hall of Fame defense build. He has playmaking takeover. I have slashing takeover. And, you know, pretty much the same, except that he's a legend and he has 10 more finishing, 10 more shooting, 10 more playmaking, and 10 more defensive. You see, we're going up against, you know, just some people in the park. Nothing too crazy. Slash and playmaker, glass cleaning, lockdown. But let me talk about, you know, hitting legend with this build, yada, yada, all that good stuff. So there's people that say that, you know, it doesn't matter if somebody is a legend, it makes no difference. You know, if you're bad at the game, you're bad at the game. If you're good at the game, you're good at the game. That is true. If you give anybody a legend account, just because they got 40 extra badges, that does not mean they're going to be any better. You know, that's not going to change them from a zero to a hero, you know. You have to be good at the game so you can, you know, be good at the game. As simple as that. You're not going to be able to get bailed out by a build. Now, that being said, if you are good at the game, which my man Tip I'm playing with right now, Tip is very elite at the game. He was elite at the game before Legend. With Legend, he's able to utilize everything about being a legend. So now, you know, he's got all these extra. Let me start off with the finishing on this build. With the playmaking defender build, you know, the two-way slash and playmaker, which pretty much what he is. Usually the badges it lacks is the finishing or it lacks the shooting. He's able to put all these 10 extra badges on. So now, you know, where he would only have maybe gold contact, gold slither, and gold fancy, he's also able to add badges like acrobat, consistent finisher, badges that aren't really needed on this kind of build, but they bail you out. Say you're getting layups instead of dunks sometimes, consistent acrobat's going to help that. And then going into the shooting, you know, a two-way slash and playmaker, when people play these builds, and I'm just going to say two-way slash and playmaker, a facilitating finisher, you guys all know, it's all pretty much the same build, the same pie chart. Let me go to say two-way, or facilitating finisher though. So on the facilitating finisher, now, you know, where people would leave somebody wide open with that build because they only have 10 shooting badges and they're like, they're going to get past me, so I need to dare them to shoot. A lot of people can hit every single shot with just 10 badges. Now that you have 20 badges, I mean, if you could hit pretty consistently before, then you can hit very consistently now. So now the weaknesses that weren't really even weaknesses because the build is so OP, they're now strengths, you know, 20 defensive, 20 shooting. He's got, you know, 30 defensive, he's got 30 playmaking. And all this, you have a build that's pretty much unstoppable. The weaknesses are now strengths. There's not really a way to play him now. You know, a legend facilitating finisher. You see this guy, he's got playmaking takeover, so he's leaving him wide open. He misses that shot, but he's not going to miss 2 shots in a row, especially when you're playing with a good teammate when you're a legend, and, you know, you can be bailed out by your teammates some plays. Now it is really tough. Now, you know, I wish I could have hit legend. It takes a lot of time. Shout out to everybody that hits legend. Hopefully next year, you know, I'll find the time I'll hit legend, especially if it's something cool like 40 extra badges again. And, yeah, man, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm going to let you guys enjoy some gameplay. Commentate a little bit. You see these guys, they weren't really too much. I mean, they got a couple stops. They weren't able to score. Unfortunately, I'm able to blow past this guy and get a nice reverse dunk. 10 points for me. You see, we're just hopping on courts, hopping in the parks. We can't get a second game in a row. I will say one thing with Legend. If you're not like a famous legend, it will scare some people off. It'll make people not want to play you, which is something that's always just weird in NBA 2K20. You know, people are afraid of higher reps. So I will say, you know, you may struggle to get games, but one good thing is you do have VIP, and so if somebody definitely, you know, take a court, but you're not always going to have somebody there to play you after you get on the court. But, you know, usually if you're in the stage, if you're in the right park, you can find a game with it. I definitely would say being a legend helps you get games compared to, like, if you're an Elite 1, Elite 2, Elite 3, and you're just, you know, playing, you're an unknown person. Even me, I got a decent amount of subscribers, but that doesn't mean I just get surrounded when I go to a park. I will see, I get more games than the average person probably, but it's still a struggle. Everyone struggles with it. So you see here, we got a post score. I'm only 6'7". I'm going to be able to guard him with ease. Really, me and Tip could switch everything. You see, he's putting the center on Tip because he knows he's the facilitating finisher. The guard does not want to get beat to the basket, and they're going to give him the shot. Like I said, you know, I mean, they know he's a legend, but they still know that facilitating finisher's weakness is shooting. But Tip being a legend, the extra badges turns his weakness to a strength. I'm dotting him, telling him to cook up. I'm trying to get this gameplay for a video, hitting him with the AI size up. He doesn't even have the 86 ball control. His ball control is a little bit too low, so you see he's getting like the different kind of dribble animation animations different behind the back. But one thing with Tip, you know, he actually prefers to dribble without 86 ball control. You can't momentum, you can't do some stuff like that, but you still get pretty nice dribble moves. Like you can tell when he's dribbling. You can't even tell that he doesn't have 86 ball control really. Dotted me in the corner, wide open with the extra playmaking badges. Sometimes it's tough to have both floor general and dimer on. Tip can have all of that on and not even sweat it. He can have, I mean, oh man, I mean, how many playmaking badges are actually that good, that worth it to have? He dots me at the 3-point line. I'm shooting a white. That is that Hall of Fame dimer coming into play. So I guess the whole point of the video is, no, the extra badges does not make Legends unbeatable. You can still beat Legends. There can still be trash Legends. But if you're good at the game already, hitting Legends going to make you that much better because you're able to use the badges to help strengthen the weak parts of your game. You know, help bail out on dunks, on layups, on shots, especially with the 10 extra shooting. It's going to help you play better defense because so many defensive badges are useful and you can't have them all on. There's no way you could have that many badges. But once you're Legend and you already have like 20 defensive badges, being able to have 10 more is definitely going to help in that category. And then, yeah, like I said, he's got playmaking takeover now. There is no possible way I'm going to miss off of that. And, I mean, yeah, especially like the takeovers too, you know, since he's got 10 extra badges, maybe he can't run Ankle Breaker on Hall of Fame. Now he can run Ankle Breaker Hall of Fame with the playmaking takeover, get even more snatchback. Ankle Breakers, say if he had slashing, he'd be able to get even more finishing badges to help that get better. You know, anything, same thing with lock. You could have pick a pocket all the way up if you couldn't have it before, just to get more steals with the takeover. Definitely helps the takeovers as well. You see Feener right here, he's got to go for a reach, got to do something, got to stop the easy, you know, 21-2 game. He didn't get it, unfortunately, probably because I'm pluckable. Tip dots me, dotting him back, hitting the shot. 22-2. One more bucket will do it. Can we finish it off strong? Let's see, this guard, he basically quit. He's like, how do we play against a Legend? They leaving me wide open. They leaving Tip open. He dots me for the 3. Bang. Get him out of here, man. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video. This is Todd. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.